Hi friends, my name is Ushke Jalindar Yadav and today's topic in IOC and DI. The Spring In the Spring framework, the core container module provide essential functionality. Uh, the Bean factory is a primary component of the core container and the inversion of control IOC pattern is applied by Bean Factory. IOC is used to separate an application configuration and dependency specification from the actual application code, and it is achieved by dependency injection. How we explain the inversion of control IOC and dependency injection DI. What are inversion of control IOC and dependency injection DI? Inversion of control IOC is also known as dependency injection. The Spring container use dependency injection DI to manage the components that build up an application, and these objects are called Spring Beans. Spring implement DI by either an XML configuration file or annotation. The container is responsible for managing the object lifecycle, create the object, write them together, configure and manage their complete life cycle from creation till destruction. The main goal of the inversion of control and dependency injection is to remove dependency of an application. This makes the system more decoupled and maintainable. Inversion of control IOC is a software design pattern and is implemented in several ways. Event delegates dependency injection DI is a subtype of inversion of control IOC and is implemented by constructor injection, setter injection, or method injection, and is deal with how component get hold of the dependency. Inversion of control IOC is a principle by which the control of object is transferred to a container of framework. Dependency injection is a pattern through which IOC is implemented, and the act of connecting object with other object in injection object into object is done by a container rather than by the object themselves. In inversion of control IOC instead of application calling the framework, it is the framework that calls the component specified by the application. IOC is also known as dependency injection. Spring framework mainly support two form of dependency injection. First one, constructor injection. The container will invoke the constructor with argument each representing a dependency that we want to set. All the dependency the declare in one step. This help in understanding whether the class depends on too many service. Constructor injection in the best practice to inject dependency. Setter second is a setter injection. The container we call the setter method of our class. The object of the class will have setter. The inversion of control IOC container will use the setter provide the resource runtime after invoking no argument constructor or no argument static factory method to instantiate their bin. Setter injection is used to optional dependencies. Writing allow the Spring container to automatically resolve dependencies between collaborating beans by inspecting the beans that have been defined. Uh, Thank you.